Hello, welcome to One Mommy Scrapping. I'm Scrapping Amy and I am planning for happy memories. Today I am going to be scrapbooking these two photos for Basic Gray Saturday using the Basic Gray collection Aurora. Let's get started. So before we get to the layout, I wanted to share the supplies I will be using today. I have 4 sheets of their colored paper, their pattern paper, Andromeda. This is Aries, this one's Leo Minor, and this is the B-side of Cancer. This has a really great like art deco feel to it, and I think I'm gonna have fun using this. What I discovered is I own a lot of the paper, like 3 or 4 sheets of some of them, so I was excited about that. I have this sticker elements sheet. I only have 1 of these and I haven't used any of it yet. I have their alphabet sheet and I've got 3 of these, so I've got plenty of alphas to use. Because in addition, I also have their chipboard alphabet. So these are little die cut, and they're allegedly sticky on the back. I will probably put glue down. I also have this little bit of chipboard here. This I picked up at a giveaway table at a retreat, I believe. But I saw Basic Gray and I was like, mine. And then I have these flare badges as well. I am going to be using some Nuvo supplies. So I have the Nuvo glitter plate. It's glitter placed. Why? I can't talk. Nuvo Glimmer paste in Moonstone. It's very nice. I've not used this. This is unopened currently, so I'm excited. I'll get to swatch it too. I'm going to use that with this Paige Evans stencil, her star confetti. And then I've actually got some things that came from 2 of their craft kits. Their craft kits are primarily for card makers, and that's what everything's kind of geared towards. However, I get it as a scrapbooker because you get a variety of Nuvo products in there, and you also get a stamp set, a die set, and like 6 different papers. These are 3 of the papers that were in there. So I've got this one, which has this really pretty wave pattern. I got a sheet of the glitter card, and then I have this pearlescent card. I want to get more of this pearlescent card. And what's great about the pearlescent is it's that finish on both sides. These 2 both have white on the other side. And yeah, so I have pulled the dies from Craft Kit 37. For this, I am going to be using this large round one and then this half, as well as these 2 little leaf things. You can see I've got some things cut out in my little pusheen tray. On this one, I wanted to use the Thinking of You, but I couldn't quite get it to work how I wanted it to. But I do have the little flowers as well cut out. So this is that round piece. This was from scraps from the paper. And I thought it would look good like that, and then I can tuck it behind. I figured since I've got a picture of the full moon, this would be a nice round element to add in. And then finally, this was a Christmas card kit from White Wonderland. It was Trend 2 of 2020, and this was Tonic Craft Kit 33. And so I took out, well, let me say what I left in. I left in the outline, left in this filigree part, and then left in this. This is really nice because you can take the outside edges out. So this, if I wanted to, I could completely cut that out in the middle. And then there's another set of dies that came with this that has 3 different inserts for right there. I didn't need to use those because it's going to end up getting covered up on the layout. So those are my supplies. Plus I've got my Nuvo drops. Let me tell you what these are really quickly. Sherbert, Shimmer, Aquatic Mist, Purple Rain, like I drew that purple out, Honey Gold, and this one is White Blizzard. So these are my supplies. Let's go ahead and get started with the layout. It's time for fast forward and editing Amy to take over. One thing I forgot to mention about the paper that you get in the Tonic Craft Kit, I only showed the parts I had already cut down. You actually do get a full sheet of either letter size or A4 size paper. A4 is like the European version of letter size. It's a little taller and a little narrower, but it works. If you recall in the beginning when I was showing you the supplies, I had showed you the Moonstone Glimmer paste from Tonic Studios, and I was planning on using that on this layout. I do end up using it. I just managed to glue a whole bunch of stuff down before I realized that I wanted to use it. So yeah, y'all are y'all are gonna see me do some peel it up and put down mixed media on this. It's just like one of those things I'm like, really? the half circle down there is cut with the scraps, as I mentioned earlier, and I did not get a full half circle. That does not bother me because I know I can cover it up with embellishment clusters. You're going to see me do that a couple different times with these two papers right here especially. I cut out that middle strip. I'm going to use it as an accent piece to build the bottom cluster where I normally put the date. Part of the title is actually going to go down where the date is. Now the half circle is going to go right under there. It's going to get covered up on the edge. I'm finally getting all my photos placed, and as I put down these little strips to start building the bottom cluster, this is when I realized I forgot to do the mixed media on it. Oops. So there's a lot of peeling things up and putting them back down. Here's where I realized. I love this Paige Evans star stencil though. It is so stinking pretty. You get your embellishment mixed media type embellishments like this. If you have foil to peel up, always pull the stuff off the foil first. Like, nobody told me that. I was like, really? I don't have to dip right into there. You get enough actually on that foil to do more than you'd think for mixed media. All right, there we go. So I've let everything dry. Now I am back to building that bottom cluster. My title is going to be I Love You to the Moon and Back, which is a pretty popular title. I am trying to space all the letters out because I want to get it to where those tile letters, the word you, are going to cover up that cutoff portion. So there's a lot of moving back and forth and thinking about it. And you can see originally I was going to have and back in that half moon circle. I end up adding in, not only doing this longer title, but the little pink strips at the bottom. I add in another little sentence. Every night after we say prayers together, I tell Elizabeth I love her to the moon and back. And then I tell her, and God loves you even more. And then she tells me, I love you to your heart and back, and God loves you most. Which, God doesn't love me most. God loves everybody the same. But anyway, she started saying that when she was tiny. And, you can't argue with a cute little 4-year-old telling you things like that. So it's just been our little sentence every night. And so I wanted to include the little addition as part of it. I end up using all three. No, I take that back. Yes, I do. I was right. I end up using all three of the alphas from the alpha sheet, plus those chipboard alphas I show you. Love and moon and back are the chipboard alphas because those are your main words. I do I and you with the multicolored tiles. The gold, I did 2 and then the smaller tile stickers, which I'll be honest, small tile stickers are like my favorite thing. There I am writing that extra sentence, is the word and. Having 4 different fonts for a longer title worked so well to me. I had so much fun. It was a little bit of a headache trying to fit in that title and making it work, but when it finally all came together, it was just like, oh, angels singing. Adding in now some of the stickers from the sticker sheet and a little bit of the chipboard. I am inking everything. Instead of with black, I am inking with Wilted Violet Distress ink. I'm trying to mix it up with what I ink with. I'm a little tired of using only black, gray, and brown. I'm like, I got all the colors of distress. Let me pull some in. So if you've noticed, I've been using different colors for inking. You are correct. That is intentional. This next bit, I have my color embellishment bins, and I have gone through and pulled things out of the gold and the pink bin. And I don't think I ended up pulling anything out of the turquoise because there was enough of that in other spots. So I'm adding all of the various little bits and bobs. I've had so much fun using up all of those stickers. It's just like, oh, I used up another sticker sheet. It's always exciting. And I did not do enamel drops on this. I'm trying to use up my enamel dots, not drops. Enamel dots. I have a ton of them, but I'm using Nuvo drops now for everything. So kind of like need to use up the ones I have. Putting in these little sprigs of vines and flowers everywhere. I really like these. I like the curve to them, and I can see me using them actually on quite a few layouts to add in a bit of greenery, especially when there's a lot of flowers. So if you enjoyed today's video, I would love if you would hit the like button and leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I go live or upload a new video. Normally I go live on Thursdays on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern and in my Facebook group, link below, Sundays at 3 p.m. So I hope you guys all have a lovely day, and I'll see you later. Bye!